Okay, welcome back guys. In this other tutorial I will be showing you how to design a birthday flyer with the help of your pixellab application, just like what you are seeing right now on your screen. But hey, if you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel, do well to like the video so that you can see more of our tutorials. That said, let's get started with the design. Right, so I would love to delete everything, all right, to start from square one. So we're going to delete the default text, by the way. Then we go to our three dots here, which is of course your image size. Now we will change this to 1024 by 1280. Then you can change the background to any color. Let's just give it this one, okay. And let's import our background. So this is the background we're working with in today's tutorial. I just want to crop it up and bring it into the design. So let's see if we can crop this wall by 2:3. So we're cropping it with this aspect ratio. Click on your check mark, continue to increase the size of the design so that it can fit well into our space. Okay, so we have this. Just going to make sure that it's positioned to the right angle. Okay, so for now let's try to play around with this background and see how it looks. I just want to get something purple like. So what about saturation? Let's see, increase saturation of the background. And the brightness, we can try to minimize the brightness, and the contrast also, we just increase it to about 3. So once you have this, you can lock it up, right? So we're going to do other adjustments, but let's just proceed for now. And I'm going to start bringing in the images. So right here I have this one, so I'm going to bring in this image. Okay, bring in this image. So I have it here, and just position it to the middle, lock it up. I'll do some editing here on the image as well by increasing the brightness and the contrast. Okay, so we have this. Now that you have this, the next thing we're going to do here is to bring in some wooden background. So I have this one here. Let's check this one and see if it can work. Nope. So I'm going to bring in another one. All right, so I have this one. Yep, so I think this one can work for this, but then I'm going to go to the hue button to play around also with the contrast, and let's see how it looks. Okay, let's just leave it by 180 for now, even though we are still going to do some changes. So lock it up. Now we're going to fade the image with the background. Okay, go to your draw tool and increase the size of your draw button. Tap your finger on the screen, then subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have this one here. I just want to blend this image with the background, so I can change the color of this into white, leave it this way, and I can as well make a copy, bring it here. Okay, so lock it up, and after locking it up, we are going to bring another element. So I have this one here. I'm going to bring it, position it here, but before doing that, I will go to the hue button to change it also to 180, the hue. Okay, let's see, shift it to this end. Okay, so we can rotate it a bit. All right, so we have something like this with us here, and the next thing I'm going to do is to make a copy of this let's rotate this one this way, or let's just leave this one like this. All right, good. So we have something like this, and yeah, so we can leave this one without making it slanty. So we can check this one and undo the rotation also. Okay, so let's just reduce their sizes. By the way, let me just delete one and work with one. When it's okay, then we can, you know, bring in the other. So I have this one here, okay, and I'm going to position it here. So let's increase it a bit. Now after doing this, make a copy of it, bring it here. Okay, good. So I'm going to go to these fadings that I created, shift them downwards. All right, let's shift them downwards and shift it to this other side, to the left side actually. Okay, then I will bring in another image. All right, so I'm going to bring in another image. Now I'm going to bring in this one, increase it in size, and let's see how we can position it here. So I'm going to arrange it neatly for here, but I'm going to send it to the back of these shapes. Okay, then I lock it up. So you can realize that the image is hanging. So we're going to create a shadow. In order to create a shadow, go to your draw tool, increase your draw size, tap your finger on the screen, go to opacity and reduce it. So this is one of the easiest way by which we can create a shadow. You can adjust your shadow opacity to suit your taste, and we can shift this to fall below the image by going to layer, and as you can see, our shadow has been added successfully. So thank you so much. If you liked the video, please kindly do so, and let's see. So I hide this one by error, so I will just unhide it. Yeah, okay, good. So our arrangements have been done successfully. Now we're going to add our text. So I'm first of all going to write happy birthday, happy birthday. Make it in capital letters. Thank you so much. Then go to your font, and we're going to use Montserrat. Let me just say Montserrat semi-bold for this text. Then reduce it. Now I'm going to pick any color from the background to be the text color here in this design. Right, so this is the color here. I can pick it from the background by clicking on the plus button. Then I pick the background. I pick any section of the background. I try to make it a little dark. Let's see. This is too bright, so I can try to make it a little dark by bringing it here. Okay, yeah, so we're going with this one, but then we're going to reduce the size of this text drastically. Then go to spacing and space it out completely. Use your relative position to target to the middle. So I have happy birthday, and we're going to write her name. So it's Sonia. I will write new text Sonia, or you can write Sonita as my keyboard is suggesting. Funny though. Now change the color to this same color. So remember that the color we are using here is this one. Okay, we picked it from the background. Go to your font, and the font I'm using is called Trajan Pro font, but you can still use any other font that is very much similar to what we have here. So increase the size of your text neatly, position it here, and we are going to shift, we're going to shift this element a little bit to the margins. Same for this one. So as you are designing, you have all the liberty to make adjustments where you deem fit. Okay, so I have Sonia, and I'm going to write a wish for her. So obviously I will just pick any wish here. Okay, so I have this. I can change the color to the same color like those of the other text in the design. Then I go to my fonts and I'm using Montserrat medium for that text. I don't want to go out of the Montserrat fonts family, so I go to my alignment and I choose the right alignment option. After choosing it, neatly adjust your text so that it falls so well along the same margin. Once you are done doing that, go back to shapes, add a new shape, bring it little, make it a little tinier, reduce the opacity of your text. So we are reducing opacity completely to 0, but then give it a stroke width of about, let's say, 5. Then change the color to the same color like those of the other text that you have. Go back and reduce the size a bit. Thank you so much if you have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate. If you haven't, kindly like the video and subscribe so that you get more of these kind of tutorials. That said, we are going to go to shapes, select a new shape, and slant it a little bit, slant it this way. Alright, now once you have this, you can change the color to a color that is not on the background. So you can use a red color here. Go to layer, select the two and mesh them up together. This part is where we are going to put an important information, so keep watching the video, like it out also. So I'm going to click on erase color, enable it, then I pick the red color. It's done with it, as you can see. So once it's picked it up, we can try to position here for this. So I can position it here, okay, or I can position it in on the middle like this, or to the edge. So we can try 3 different positions. All right, but for the original design, I use this other extreme end. I'm going to copy this text right now and write the date. So it's happening on, the birthday is on the 16th of November, or November 16th. It's still the same thing, 2025. Make it all in capital letters, then increase the size so that you can move it faster. Once you have arrived at your destination, you can then reduce the size to make sure that it fits well into this. So I have this. All right, let's reduce the size further. Okay, good. So we have the date and everything all written now. The next thing you can do at best is to save your work, since we are done designing on pixellab. Alright, so after saving your work, but before we save the work, let me just show you one last thing that you can do. I love this image to stand out, so I almost forgot that. You can go back to shapes and select a circle, bring it here and send this one, giving it this color. Let's send it to the back of the lady. Okay, So we have this. All right, good. Now after doing this, you can then reduce the opacity. Okay, reduce the opacity. We just want that image to stand out, so leave the opacity to 50%. Sorry. So once you've achieved all of this, you can then save your design. Like the video. Now we're going to proceed to Snapseed, where we are going to edit our design. So I'm going to go over here to Snapseed, and I click on new design or open. Then you upload this design. Click on structure, increase it. Click on sharpening, increase it. Check it here to continue. Click on tools again, go to brightness, increase it. Go to contrast, increase it. Go to saturation, reduce the saturation a bit since the image looks too saturated. Increase the ambience as well, and then the highlights. For the shadow, we can increase the shadow and reduce. See how it looks. So we can reduce the shadow, and the warmness, we can reduce the warmness. All right guys,